Lohmiller and Company is a locally owned full-service heating and air conditioning distributor with 4 locations in Colorado. They work with professional, residential, and commercial contractors across the state to provide comfort to the community. Tim Brooks, president of Lohmiller and Company, has the details. All right, let's start off. What technology really are you going to be talking to us today, and really why? Why now?
Well, I think indoor air quality is really top of mind. We're worried about the air that we breathe because of this darn pandemic that we're going through. So really what I want to talk about is needlepoint bipolar ionization, where basically we can introduce ions into the air, positive and negative ions, and help all the particulate in the air agglomerate, which means stick together, and let that filter work almost 200% better than it would normally.
Well, I know all of this is really on our radar these days, like you said, but is this really new technology?
It's not new technology. We've been selling this since the early 2000s for hospitals, right? So they want clean, sterile air. And, their biggest problem is not just the sterile air. They want to get rid of the odor that chopper makes when it lands on the pad and pumps in all that fuel smell. So we also get rid of odors in the home.
All right, well, that leads me to my next question, really, and what kind of buildings then does it work in?
From a studio apartment, a hospital, a hotel room, a stadium. If we're circulating air, we can treat the air, sterilize it, and make it cleaner. In the morning you can see all the dust particles.
Yeah.
After I installed this product, you can't see that the dust is gone, right?
Ooh.
So it's completely gone. So that's an advantage. The odor reduction that I talked about, that's an advantage. And then also pathogens. So a pathogen like the SARS-CoV-2, we call it COVID-19, that it's not alive, but it is fueled by hydrogen. Those negative and positive ions actually attack that hydrogen molecule, deplete it, and render that useless.
So if someone's at home watching us right now, what would you say to them if they're wondering, is my location good for this? What kind of location would this benefit then?
It would benefit any building of any type. We really want people to breathe easy. So if it's a ductless unit that you're moving air with, we can do that. If it's a furnace, we can do that. Just think about this. If we're circulating air, we can do it. So we're working in the biggest buildings in the city, and then all the way down to, my daughter's studio apartment is clean as well.
All right, so when we talk about this, you talk about the services you've been provided. You said you've had the technology around for a little bit. So really, how have things changed? I can't even imagine how busy you must be since, COVID and the pandemic started.
Tremendously. School districts trying to figure out how they're going to get our children back into the classrooms, talking to them. Hospitals obviously wanting to keep their staff safe, talking to them. Restaurants, we worked with Rioja last week and helped them purify their air. And really try to make their staff feel safe. And in this new normal, that phrase is tough for me, but
I know repeating one of these phrases, this new normal, it's like, well, what is normal, right?
Right. But really, it's just providing that confidence and the confidence to really be able to breathe easy indoors. Outside, we're fine, right? UV light, everything's good. We know that the pathogen's not going to grow out there, not be healthy out there. Inside is where we've got to take care of. And so as an HVAC professional, we've been circulating these crummy things around since the beginning of time. Now we get to clean them.
If you don't mind, if I can go back just real fast and understand a little bit, when you talk about how it really purifies the air, you said it sort of globs on or creates it to be a bit bigger, correct?
Yes. So a negative and a positive ion, they're gonna attract to each other, right? And they're gonna attract to particulate that are in the air, and they're gonna make them. It really creates like a magnetic field. So as that sticks together, then that will make a larger particle. So we measure those in microns. Really technical, weirdo stuff.
I know. Well, I liked how the glob was my word.
Glob,
right?
Exactly. Agglomerate is the technical term, I guess. But it makes it so that our furnace filters and our filters in our systems can actually trap those
and make it go away. I
like
it.
Go away.
Breathe easy with Lohmiller and Company and GPS. To find out more about creating healthy and clean air in your home or business, visit their website at lohmillercompany.com/clean indoor air. There you can find a licensed residential or commercial contractor who can help with more information about getting these products. They paid for today's segment. And thanks for being with us here on Mile High Living. We'll see you again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Have a great day.
Furniture provided by Colorado Casual Furniture.